What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about, and one of the things that I love to talk about is Survivor. Now, normally, I pick a prediction for my winner after the first episode. Guys, I have been busy. That's all I can say. I've been busy. Busy with work. For those who don't know, I do run a nonprofit that benefits youth. I've been busy. Track season has started. I coach high school track. I've got 3 kids who are all very involved in things. I've been busy, guys. So I wanted to get this out after the first episode, but here we are, 4 episodes in. Yeah, I'm getting it out now. All right. My pick for the winner of Survivor 48. And a lot of people might think I'm crazy here, but it's Cedric. All right. We have seen numerous occasions in Survivor history when there's 3 tribes, when one tribe gets decimated, and then there's a tribe mix-up. We've seen players from the decimated tribe make it very far. They end up kind of being swing votes. And if they get their foot in and last long enough, they can make it really, really far, like all the way to the end. So I kind of see Cedric being someone who's well-spoken enough, a good enough physical player, a good enough social player. To now that there's been a tribe switch up, I could see Cedric really making it a long way. And I think he's not a physical liability, but he's also not someone who's going to be a huge threat. And again, he's sociable and well-spoken enough that I think he just could pull it off. Yeah, he made a stupid decision keeping Sai over Justin, but I don't think that's going to bite him in the butt because of the tribe swap. I think that's going to work to his benefit. All right, so Cedric is my pick to win. Watch, he's going to get voted out this Wednesday now. that happens sometimes. But he's my pick to win. All right, let's talk about my favorite. Who is my favorite player? Well, there's 2 of them. And I've actually heard some people say that these players are annoying to them, but for some reason, the story, I'm just liking this story. I think it's a very sweet story that's being told right now, and that's the story between Joe and Eva. You know, I'm someone who has had autism in my life. You know, I've got family members who are autistic. I've had track athletes who are on my track team be autistic. I have seen this up close, and I have a lot of empathy for it, compassion for it, and I just believe, having seen, you know, family members and kids on my track team who have autism, I know these people are capable of a lot. You know, that they are very, you know, fascinating people. And that's kind of what I see in Eva. I see a very fascinating person. She knows what her strengths are. She also knows limitations that she has, and she's developed ways to cope with those limitations. And I think that that's very fascinating. And seeing Joe and his empathy towards her and his willingness to put his game on the line to protect her, I love it. I love it. So I'm really enjoying this story, and we'll see where it develops from here with the tribe swap. All right, who's my least favorite? My person who, if I could have this person voted out Wednesday, I would. Well, it's Sai. You know, I for some reason, Sai is just someone who's really struck me as very abrasive. I'm on record as being a Russell Hantz fan. He's one of my favorite players. And she strikes me as kind of Russell Hantz-like. And that might seem odd for me to say that because I really like Russell Hantz. And I'm saying I don't like her. But I think that for whatever reason, her abrasiveness is kind of rubbing me the way that Russell rubs a lot of other people. I don't know. Maybe she'll change my mind and she'll end up being my favorite player within the next couple of weeks. You know, I kind of hope that happens. I love it when players have a lot of growth in a season of Survivor. And I could see her doing that. You know, she is clearly getting a story arc in this season. And maybe that's her story arc, is that she is someone who goes from being kind of abrasive to someone who ends up being a great strategic player and ends up putting themselves up for a great run. But right now, as it stands at this moment, she's my least favorite character. Again, that could change. That could change. I did not like Russell probably the first 4 or 5 episodes of Samoa. I didn't. I wasn't on board with his um, spilling out the water and burn the socks things. I didn't start liking him until I saw that there was a strategic mind there. So I hope that that's what Sai does. But right now, I'm not a fan. All right. Those are some of my thoughts about Survivor 48 so far. It's really too early to say whether, how much I like this season so far. The ground is just getting started on the story part of it. But my pick is Cedric. So let me know how crazy you think I am in the comments down below. Or heck, maybe you agree with me. Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.